Hi, my name is Nana and welcome to my channel, A Puzzling Lamb. I am still trying to catch up with my haul videos and I've made it to my September 2025 haul. Now, this month, a huge part of the puzzles I got secondhand, which is great. But let's start with the ones I didn't get secondhand. And first, there's a puzzle that I don't have anymore. I have sold it, but it's one I got in an online speed puzzling competition. So I got it in the Puzzle Race DK competitions hosted by Puzzle Studios, some Danish competitions. I've talked about them before. I'll put up an image of the puzzle. It's a Pieces and Peas, Colors of Mexico. Absolutely loved the puzzle, loved speed puzzling it. The colorful houses were super fun to put together. I think I remember there's like a card, do you call it that? I think that was a little bit difficult, but loved putting it together. I did it in 59 minutes and 9 seconds, so really great time, and out of 30 participants I became number 12. So really happy with my time, really happy with my placement. Did I say that? It was Puzzle Race DK number 10. But yeah, I have to I have to get rid of some of my puzzles. This one was beautiful, it was fun, but I've sold it on. Then the only other puzzles I have that I didn't get secondhand were the Christmas puzzles from Wentworth. So as you may know, as you probably know, I was a Wentworth ambassador last year, and I'm so lucky to also be a Wentworth ambassador this year. So I still have a 10% discount code for you. It's a new one this year. I'll put it up here. I'll put it down in the description. But yeah, these are obviously from last year, these puzzles from the Christmas collection last year. And actually also there are a few I also don't have anymore. So at the end of the year, or at the beginning of this year rather, I still have so many Wentworth puzzles. I love them all, but I just can't keep them all. It's just too much. I don't have room for them. They're just in stacks on my desk. So I decided to go through them and get rid of a few. So from the Christmas collection, there are two I have decided to that get to leave my collection. So the first one is one from, and I also just have to mention, I'll go through these Christmas puzzles rather quickly. I have already showed you them in a video before. I made a dedicated whole video with my Wentworth Christmas puzzle, so I'll link it up here if you want to see all these puzzles in detail. But yeah, I'll go through them a bit quickly here. But the first one is the Through the Window Christmas puzzle. So they have this whole series of Through the Window through the year. I had the spring one, I think. Or was it the summer? See, now I can't remember. I also got rid of that. So both that one and this Christmas one, I'll put up an image, I have donated to my local library. So other people can enjoy Wentworth puzzles. And then there's also this Midnight Magic puzzle. I technically still have it. It's packed away somewhere, but I do a few times in the year. I host some puzzle days, some puzzle events, and I always have a little raffle where people can win some puzzles. And I've decided to use that for a future puzzle event, a future puzzle day in a raffle. But I'll have it packed away somewhere for that. But now the ones I still have in my collection. Again, I'll go over them quickly. There's this Christmas Eve barbel, 140 pieces in these lovely, I think they call them half cracker boxes. Really think these are cute. I have one of these. I think they call them Christmas bauble. So this is Snowy Village by Lucy Grothsmith. I love Lucy Grothsmith's art. I have a lot of Wentworth puzzles with her art. Really cute. And I've talked about before, I love Wentworth's mini puzzles. I also have that 30 Days of Wentworth series where I put together 30 mini Wentworth puzzles in real time. So I'll also link that so you can see and hear more about why I love their mini puzzles so much. Oh, and the one I just showed you is called Santa Claus. Pretty simple. This one is called Oh Christmas Tree. Really think they're cute, these mini ones. And then for some bigger ones. So I have this one, 240 piece, adorned antlers. So pretty. This one, Peter Rabbit dancing around the tree. So also have a real-time video with this one. My annual Christmas video where I put together a Christmas Wentworth puzzle in real time. I'll link it up down there and up here so you can see that. This one of my absolute favorites this year, Snow Globe Snowman. Just love this. Really vintage, nostalgic, yeah, beautiful image. And then this one, Father Christmas with Deer. This one I actually had framed most of the winter. I have a Wentworth frame that I were always also very kindly gifted by Wentworth. And I change out the puzzle in that, so it follows the seasons. And I had this puzzle in that frame in the winter. Now, that was all the Wentworth puzzles. As I said, if you want to see them in more details, watch my Wentworth Christmas haul, bonus haul. I can't remember what I've called it. I'll have it linked there. I'll probably also link it down in the description. The rest of the puzzles are all some that I bought secondhand. So yeah, I think this is one of the months I've had with most secondhand puzzles. It's so great. The first one, I actually can't completely remember why I got this. I just think I got it in a normal thrift store, whatever it's called in English. And it's one of these UNICEF puzzles. The box isn't in the greatest condition, but it's really beautiful. I can't remember if I put it together, so I don't know if all the pieces are there. But I have a few of these old UNICEF puzzles. I really wish they still made some of these. They have some really beautiful images. This one is 196 pieces. If I find these in thrift stores and they're not too expensive, I always buy them. I think they're so pretty. And it's nice to have a little collection of those. The next is a stack I bought from someone privately on DBA, Den Blå Avis. It's kind of like the Danish eBay. And it's this set of 4 puzzles. Let's see here. From the brand Arrow Puzzles. Now, I don't think the quality is the best. I think they are on the thin side. But I just fell in love with these images, and it is a little collection, so you can see there is winter, autumn, summer, and spring. So I really think that's cute. I don't know if there's an artist on them. But yeah, let me go through them all. So first here, we have winter. I really think these are some, beautiful and cute. I don't think that's the right word, but I really love these illustrations here. Let's see if we can put it. Then there's autumn. Some beautiful colors. And they're all 500 piece puzzles. I haven't put any of them together yet. Summer. Then we have spring. So, really thought this was cute. I didn't pay very much for them. And I just haven't seen these anywhere. And yeah, I just thought it was lovely that I could get all 4 in one purchase. I actually think that they're quite pretty, these boxes. Yeah, love them. Really looking forward to putting some of them together. Again, the quality, I don't know. They are a bit on the thin side, definitely. That's all I can say for now. But yeah, I thought this was fun. I don't know if this is some you would like me to see do in a video. I don't know how available these puzzles are. I don't know if they're rare at all. But yeah, I just thought these were really beautiful and fun, and I couldn't resist them. Now the rest of the stack, again, are secondhand, but they're all from the same day. So they are from one of those puzzle days I mentioned that I organize. So there people can come, they can sell, swap, buy puzzles from each other. And of course, I sell some puzzles, but I also always come home with quite a lot of puzzles. So yeah, the first I bought are 2 of these smaller puzzles. So they're 2 150 piece puzzles from the brand Nature Planet. I don't know if they like have a name as such, each of them. Yeah, I don't know, but I actually have 2 of these already. So they're all puzzles with animals in different, I don't know what you call it, biomes. So yeah, there's first this, there are 150 pieces, and there's this like savanna puzzle. Now, the only thing I'm not a big fan of these is, as you can see on the front here, it's not the entire image on it, and there's also this like big graphic here. There's no poster, the only image you're getting is this small one here on the back. But let me show you. So there's this one. And then there's this one. So these are always really fun, I think. The one thing I like about them is that it's mini puzzles in the sense that it's only 150 pieces, but it's not mini pieces. The pieces are actually bigger than normal. They're not giant pieces, but they are bigger pieces. There are all the different piece shape types. There are paper backing. I'm not a big fan of that, but it's okay on these puzzles. And I don't remember ever having any false fits. The images are also pretty easy. So yeah, love these. I use these a lot. I'll just quickly put up some images of the other 2 I have so you can see. I don't know if there are any others in this series. I believe, have I seen one with dinosaurs? I believe, but I don't know how many of them there are. But now I have 4. I use them a lot to speed puzzle practice, actually. I think it's nice to have these lower piece counts, but where again the pieces are not tiny pieces. And yeah, they're just, I really do love lower piece count puzzles. They're nice if, you know, I just have like half an hour or less to do a puzzle. So yeah, I've put these together already a few times, I think. The next one I got is an odd pieces puzzle. Now, I do have quite a lot of odd piece puzzles already. I don't actually know how many. So I have 3, 4, do I have 5 already? 2 of them are the same. There's a whole story to that. Anyway, I haven't put any of them together yet. I'm kind of collecting them now without having put them together. And I think I've asked this if you... Oh, let me just show. So these are kind of like mystery puzzles. This is called Glitch. I don't believe this is the entire image. So again, I don't exactly know what the mystery, what the surprise is, what you're figuring out, all of that. There's like some envelopes here. Hello, open me, your adventure starts now. Yeah, there is a poster here. I actually think there are 2 posters. So, let me get that. Again, I don't know if it's one of those where the image on the puzzle isn't exactly what the image on the poster here is. Or, yeah, I don't really know anything about them. I just kind of started collecting them anyway. So yeah, I've been thinking about doing a video with these, so we can discover it together. There would obviously be spoilers, but yeah, I don't know. Tell me if you want to do that. I've asked you that before. But yeah, I had to get this. It was there. And yeah, let's see how many I end up collecting before I actually try one of them. The next one, and this was quite a steal, quite a find. It wasn't very expensive, and I don't find these very often. It's a reverie puzzle. So this is called Adventures in the Wilderness. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle. Oh, that odd pieces was also 1,000 pieces. This image is beautiful. I love the colors. That whole background here with the sky and the mountains, the pop of the yellow here. Yeah, really love this. I'm very excited to try it. I have another Reverie in my collection I haven't done yet. And then I have put together one other Reverie puzzle that I have sold now. And I must admit, it was quite a big of a disappointment for me. So the quality overall was great. But it was an image. I'll quickly put up an image of it here. I really fell in love with the colors on that, the beautiful green colors. And then when I did it, the colors were just completely different on the pieces, much more dark and muted. Again, I think I have some pictures where I compare the image on the box, the poster, and then the pieces. And yeah, it was just a completely different experience. I just, really didn't enjoy it because it really was the colors I had fallen in love with, and the colors were just not, they were just not as pretty on the puzzle. It was so dark. I haven't heard anyone else say that is a problem with Reverie puzzles. If you've done Reverie puzzles, let me know if that's a problem you have encountered. If you've done that specific image, please let me know if you had the same issue. If it's an issue overall with Reverie, I don't think it is, because it would be weird that no one had mentioned it. It was really noticeable, so I would expect people to mention that. It might have been a problem with that image. It might have been a problem with that specific puzzle. Anyway, it was quite a disappointment. They're not cheap puzzles either. But I have one in my collection, haven't done it yet, and now I have this one. So really excited to see whether there are that same color difference with these. I'm not expecting it. I am hoping and believing that the other one I did was a dot, that it wasn't standard for Reverie. But this image is beautiful. Really looking forward to putting it together. And let me know if you want a review of it. I would probably review this one and not the one I already have. So it would be a review of a secondhand one, which I think also might be a good idea, so we could see how the pieces are after having been done at least once before. But still really love this puzzle. Looking forward to putting it together. Then I got this 500-piece puzzle by Spin Master. Is that what it's called? Spin Master. Never done a Spin Masters before. I don't really think they're available here in Denmark. But it's this. This is not the entire image. You can see the entire image here on the back. And I just think this is, see if I can get it censored here. This is a really fun, really cute image. And actually, I do believe, I'll put a note out if I'm wrong, but I am 99% sure that this artist have made a puzzle for Magic Puzzle Co. The only Magic Puzzle Co. puzzle I have done, Sunny City or something like that. Loved that. I love these. So I've talked about before, I love bright, colorful puzzles. They're fun. They're amazing. They're bright. But I also really love puzzles with these more muted, relaxing, earthy colors. They're just so relaxing to put together. But really looking forward to trying this. As I said, never done a Spin Master puzzle. Spin Master puzzles. Let me just see. Oh, I think perhaps this, it haven't been put together before. So we can see here, that's also quite amazing to buy a secondhand puzzle that haven't been put together before. So it's still in its original paper bag, so I can't see how the pieces are. So can't say anything about that, but there is posters. You can see the image here a bit bigger. Quite nice size poster, I think. Not too big. And we can see, I think this is puzzles by the same artist. Ooh, especially this one. This one I would love. Anyway, don't know where the person I bought these from have this puzzle from, because I don't think these are really sold in Denmark. But yeah, looking forward to seeing what the quality is like. Let's see if I can get the lid back on here. And yeah, love this artwork. Really think it's cute. And you know, I love a 500 piece puzzle. The next one that I bought was this one. A Travel puzzle, Quilting Day, the artist Nicole Lalonde. And it's 500 pieces, and I've actually looked at this puzzle quite a lot. Really, really wanted it. I just think, again, love a 500 piece puzzle, and this is just looks so fun with all of these like different blankets here to pull out all of the different patterns. I love images like this where it in some places is kind of like working on a, what do you call that, collage image, but there's still like a scene, an overall image. So yeah, and these geese here, some beautiful colors in the sky. And I have actually done this. I have actually speed puzzled it. I can't remember my exact time. It was in the low 50s. I'll put it up on screen. So it's a super easy image to speed puzzle. Now, actually, this isn't the exact puzzle I bought in September. So this year, I can't exactly remember when, recently, we actually got this puzzle in a Puzzleways DK competition. So this is the one from the competition, the one I got in September. I have sold. I don't need 2 copies of the puzzle. But yeah, it's the first time I've tried getting a puzzle in a competition that I've speed puzzled before. So I speed puzzled this before I got it in the competition. So the time I just showed you was the one I got when I did it, just for myself, just as practice. And then I got it again in a competition. You'll have to wait until the whole video from the month where I did get this in the competition to hear how I did at the competition and how I placed. You can also go check out my Instagram. I believe I have a post about that puzzle there, so you can see how little time I gained by having done it before. But anyway, yeah, love this one. Definitely recommend it, both to speed puzzle but also just to puzzle slowly. It's such a really wonderful image. The geese and the green down here were definitely the most difficult part. These geese were more difficult than I expected them to be. But the blankets, the woman, the house here, this sky, actually also the greenery up here were okay. There's this path, there's this tree trunk here. So it was really super easy, as my time reflects. Now I have 2 puzzles left. Again, these are all puzzles I got at that puzzle event. This one is a Nathan puzzle, 1000 pieces. I am not going to pronounce the name of the puzzle, but it's by Alan. I've always thought it was Alan Thomas, but it's clearly not. Alan Thomas. Anyway, I love his art. I have done at least one other puzzle with his art on it. It's so beautiful. Haven't done this one yet, but yeah, it looks really beautiful. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult down here with all of these plants. Yeah, but beautiful sky also. Some really fun, really quirky details. Really love it. Now, Nathan, I don't think I've done a Nathan puzzle yet. But as I understand, it is the same as Ravensburger. I believe, yeah, the pieces do look like Ravensburger pieces. And I just think it's kind of like the French supper brand or something. I don't know. But they're pretty hard to get your hands on here in Denmark at least. But this one, so beautiful. Had to buy it. Had to. The last puzzle I also had to buy when I saw it, because it's actually one I have been eyeing for a long time. It's a Cobble Hill puzzle. I have done very, very few Cobble Hill puzzles right now. I'm pretty sure I have done a Cobble Hill. I can't quite remember now, but at least it's a long time ago. But yeah, this 1000 piece puzzle, a gardener's calendar. Really, really beautiful. I love vintage images like this. So it's this like collage of vintage images with women in the garden through the year. So each of these squares here is a month of the year. And I love also these like panels that are here on the sides. Yeah, really beautiful. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult because unlike a lot of other collage puzzles where it's very easy to divide up into all of the different sections, I don't know, perhaps these panels here will be pretty easy, but it's not like every section have like its own distinct color or own distinct pattern. So yeah, I think it's going to be quite difficult. It's 1000 pieces, and this is a random cut puzzle. I think all of Cobble Hill's puzzles are random cut, but correct me if I'm wrong. Now I'm just looking here. It is actually, the person who did this have divided it into four bags. I am assuming it is actually, it's not just randomly divided, but it is actually a quarter of the puzzle each. I am going to mix all of these bags, but let's just take a look at the pieces. It doesn't look like it's the most random cut ever. I can see a lot of pieces that are, kind of like the normal standard shapes, but there are also some more weird shapes here. So it'll be exciting to see how random it is. Yeah, see, here's the, if I can see here, this is a random piece. So there are some really random weird shapes here, but it doesn't look like completely crazy. Looking forward to putting it together. I can see there's also a poster included. Nice quality, nice size poster. So yeah, really looking forward to putting it together to do a Cobble Hill puzzle. It is quite a big box. It's not like crazy, but it's quite a big box, but it is a, yeah, pretty box. So yeah, really looking forward to trying it. I had that on my wish list for a long time. So when I saw someone selling it secondhand, had to buy it. Oh no, that was not the last puzzle. So there was also a puzzle I bought that day that I don't have with me anymore. Almost forgot it. It's a Galison puzzle. I'll put up an image. I can't remember what it's called. Something along the lines of colorful eggs or rainbow eggs or something like that. I've put it together. I have sold it. Loved it. Now, as you may know, I have talked about quite a few times, I'm not the biggest fan of Galison pieces. There's a paper backing. I'm not a fan of that. But mostly it's the piece shapes. So most of the puzzles only have the 2 in, 2 out standard piece shape. And I just think it's boring, honestly. I think, yeah, not enjoying it. And there's also something about the way the pieces like feel when you put them in. No, yeah, I'm just not a huge fan. They have some amazing images. They have the double-sided puzzles, have the different piece shape types. The shaped puzzles have a random cut. I've tried a few 500 piece puzzles that have also had all the different piece shape types. So it's also, you don't always quite know what you're going to get. But yeah, I haven't tried a normal rectangular 1000 piece puzzles that haven't just had the 2 in, 2 out piece shape. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the pieces. It's just too boring. But they have some amazing images, including this one. And it was super fun to put together. It was really easy. It was really easy to divide it, so, like roughly into the different colors. And then within each color section, all the eggs. A lot of them did have different textures. So yeah, really fun to put together. I loved it. But yeah, have to get rid of something. So I sold that one. And I think that's all. I think I've remembered everything now. So that was all the puzzles I got in September. I'm really glad that such a big part of them were secondhand puzzles. I don't know, again, with making reviews, I've mentioned a few times now the odd pieces I could make a review of. I could try and make a review of Reverie. I don't know if you're interested in this set here of the 4 vintage puzzles here with the seasons. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if there's some of this you would like to see a review of. And please let me know if you have any experience with Reverie puzzles, what that experience is. Have you experienced that color difference that I had with my first one? And yeah, I'll stop talking now. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.